Something the matter?
Besides the pubescent anguish that I feel on a daily basis?
Yes.
Nothing. Everything.
Well, now that we've covered the extremes...
It's my class schedule. It's nothing I need or care about. I mean, why do I even have to take all these different classes? Why not just pick one thing and get good at it? That's what all the best people did throughout history, right?
Not exactly. In fact, some of the greatest thinkers and experts were participants and students of many different areas.
Oh, please. There is no one in the history of the world who ever had accomplishments in every course I'm taking.
You want to bet?
Promoting gambling and contributing to the delinquency of a minor? You're role modeling really good.
Well, what's your schedule look like?
Philosophy, economics, statistics, anatomy, physics, and literature.
All right, all right. Philosophy, economics, statistics, anatomy, physics, and literature?
Yep,
One person with accomplishments in all of those fields?
that's the wager.
Wager, eh? I'm reminded of a famous wager made by a man named Pascal. He was a 17th century Frenchman. Bonjour! He posited that since there was no real downside to believing in God and being wrong, but a significant drawback to not believing and being wrong, that it was ultimately, philosophically, the best choice to simply believe. It has since come to be known as Pascal's wager, and it is an underlying tenet of modern game theory. Modern economics are shaped by those principles. By my count, that makes me 2 for 2 so far.
2 for 2 on the easy ones. I mean, if you want to talk about philosophy and economics, anyone can go and dredge up some old Frenchman.
Bonjour!
I doubt he did anything I care about.
Let me ask you this. Who do you think is going to win our little bet?
Me.
And what makes you say that?
My lack of prefrontal cortex development combined with an ego the size of a former Soviet republic.
Anything else?
You and your precious Pascal have only covered 2 of the 6 subjects. That's less than half, which leads me to believe that I'm currently winning our bet.
You're right. What you're using is the concept of expected outcomes. It's a tenet of statistics pioneered through the work of a mathematician named Fermat.
Fermat isn't Pascal.
Bonjour!
Quiet, you.
Fermat is not Pascal. However, they worked closely together on numerous projects, including the gambler's rune, the problem of point, and the binomial theorem, all of which are major components of our understanding of statistics. Not to mention the fact that he invented the roulette wheel. Bonjour!
All right. I concede the statistics stuff, but this still has nothing to do with the only thing a teenager cares about.
Yourself?
Precisely.
The flu.
What?
The flu. I don't recall any vomiting or feverish hallucinations from you this flu season. Why was that?
I got a flu shot at the local CVS. Conveniently located, open 24 hours with service and prices that can't be beat.
Beaten. And this is a non-profit podcast, pal. No product placement, please.
Fine. I got a flu shot at the local flu shot place. I was in and out quick.
Quickly. You didn't take a magic anti-flu pill?
No, it's an injection. Because the vaccine needs to get directly to the bloodstream without being subjected to the acidic dangers of the human stomach.
Well put. And who invented the syringe they used? Go ahead, Google it.
Now who's doing product placement?
Fine. Go ahead, internet search it. I'll wait.
Blaise Pascal.
Blaise. Bonjour!
That's what I said, but come on, a bet on the existence of God? Obscure statistics? A pointy medical device that makes kids cry? This isn't exactly what I had in mind by relevance.
I bet you'd find it relevant if you had to water the lawn instead of borrow the car.
That feels like a veiled threat.
Not at all. I'm merely continuing our journey on the Pascal Trail.
Would you say you're blazing that trail?
I think the best course of action is for both of us to just pretend that didn't happen. Cars and sprinklers.
What about them?
They both utilize hydraulics. To be fair, so do airplanes, large industrial equipment, indoor plumbing, barometers, and many other items we use every day. 3 times to name a prominent thinker who defined a number of important hydraulic principles. Bonjour!
It's interesting. Gloating is not a great look for you. Okay, I concede the points on philosophy. and economics and statistics, anatomy and physics, but surely you cannot possibly address that most insidious and obsolete of high school courses, English literature.
Differently have words a different arranged meaning, arranged differently, and different meanings have effects.
Excuse me?
Words differently arranged have a different meaning, and meanings differently arranged have different effects. Blaise Pascal, bonjour!
He wrote that?
He did. He also wrote that eloquence is a painting of the thoughts.
That's beautiful. Not unlike myself. So you're telling me this guy was a writer too?
Indeed, writer, mathematician, physicist, philosopher, anatomist, and economist. In fact, there are those who argue that he got credit for more of his work than most thinkers precisely because he wrote so compellingly.
I have to admit, you hit all 6 subjects. I guess it's true what they say. Since we cannot know all that there is to be known about anything, we ought to know a little about everything.
Who said that? Bonjour!